Welcome back to the channel, guys. So before we get into this video, I'd like to remind you that we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. That depends on you guys doing two things: subscribing to the channel, which is easy to do. Just hit that red subscribe button, and hitting notifications and turning them on, which is that bell icon on the right hand side of the video, at the bottom of the video. So once those two things happen and we get to 1,000 subscribers, whoever is subscribed to the channel and has notifications turned on will be entered to win an NFL jersey of their choice as my first giveaway. So just some food for thought, guys. And this video is going to be on the Miami Dolphins. A lot of people picking them to win the AFC East. A lot of people just gawking over their free agency haul and the trades they made. A lot of people still big believers in Tua. I'm not one of those guys. Rookie head coach, I know Mike McDaniels comes from Kyle Shanahan, so on and so forth. That's great. I like him. I think he's a good young mind. Nothing against him. He's a rookie. He's going to make mistakes that might cost you some games. And he might not. He might hit the ground running. You never know with a rookie head coach. You got an owner that you can't trust. Does a lot of shenanigans. And is being sued by his former coach over, well, you guys probably know about that. Don't feel like he should have fired that head coach because he changed the culture in Brian Flores. And that's hard to find an NFL coach these days. And I feel like the general manager messed up because it did come out that he wanted Tua and Brian Flores wanted Justin Herbert. That's the first mistake you made. You picked the wrong quarterback. Now, if Justin Herbert was on his team, I'd say yes. They're in competition for the AFC East. They could absolutely win it after this offseason. Because Justin Herbert can get the ball to Tyreek Hill, can get it to his weapons, Jalen Waddle, Mike Gesicki. And he's just bigger. He's going to last. He's more accurate, got a way better arm. And he's just the overall better quarterback. Tua hasn't been able to stay healthy the last 2 years. He lost his job to Ryan Fitzmagic because he got hurt. He wasn't playing very well, but he also got hurt. He's been hurt 2 years in a row already. He's a smaller guy. That doesn't bode well heading into the future. I still believe Miami Dolphins did this with Mike McDaniels saying, here you go, Tua. We're giving you everything, no excuses. This is your year to shine or to get lost. This is a big year for Tua. He's got a lot to prove, a lot of weight on his shoulders, and he's going to have to come through, or the Miami Dolphins will be picking in the early first round of the 2023 NFL Draft, and they will be selecting a quarterback from Ohio State, USC, wherever. But they will be selecting a quarterback in the first round in next year's draft. If they don't even get one in this year's draft, in the second or third round to supplant Tua. They don't have a lot of picks, so they'd have to do a lot of work to try to get enough picks to get a lot of talent. They still have a lot of needs. Yes, they got Connor Williams. They got Cedric Wilson. They made some moves, some good moves. But I don't know. They left a bad taste in my mouth when they took Tua over Justin Herbert. And I think that's the reason this team ultimately is going to fail and fall short this season. Tua is not good enough to utilize the weapons. And I hope I'm wrong. Maybe Tua comes out this year, stays healthy the whole season, and proves me wrong. Because I like him. I would not have taken him there. I had a second round, third round grade on Tua. So, you guys can trash me in the comments if you want, but I'm not a big believer in Tua. If he proves me wrong, hey, I thought Urban Meyer was going to work out. I was like, you look at him with all of his college teams, he changed the culture, he made the team better, and they got better when he got there. That didn't happen in Jacksonville. It is what it is. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. Not all college coaches are NFL coaches. It's an entirely different way of life in the NFL. It's a major grind. You don't have the recruiting that you have in college. And that was a concern. And I said that was a concern when he first got hired. To everybody I knew, I was like, that's my concern, but I think he can rise above it. Obviously, he could not. It just blew up in his face, and he was gone mid-season, and that was the end of it. Personally, it would have been nice to see them hire somebody like a Jim Caldwell or a Byron Leftwich, somebody like that. But Doug Peterson, I understand that hire. We'll see how it works out. But as far as the Dolphins, man, I'm not a buyer. With the Bills, I think the Patriots will get better in the draft. They drafted better last year. I think they're on a better record with drafting. They got some of their former coaches back that were very good assistant coaches and coordinators. And Matt Patricia and Joe Judge. Say what you want to about them as a head coach. Doesn't mean they're not a great coordinator or a great assistant coach. Just remember that. Not everybody's a head coach. Look at Wade Phillips. But if you give me a pick of any defensive coordinator in the league, last 30-plus years, I'm taking Wade Phillips as a defensive coordinator. He's at the top of my list. The very top. Him and Brian Flores, Rex Ryan even though he talked a lot. He could make one hell of a defense. And there's other guys as well. Don Martindale. There's other guys, other examples. But the Dolphins, I think you're in last place this year. The Jets got better. The Patriots got slightly better. Not great, but they had some free agents last year. Second year in the system. I think they will step up. And Jonnu Smith. And in the tight end they got from the Chargers, Hunter Henry. So they still got some young guys. Their quarterback, Mac Jones, will be better in the second year. The Jets got better on the offensive line, which was already pretty good. If Mekhi Becton can step up and do better, which I hope he will. Their defense got a little better. If they get Ahmad Sauce Gardner, I'm going to be sold on the Jets pretty well. But the Dolphins are a fourth-place team. Rookie head coach. Is going to make a lot of mistakes. Not a very good general manager, in my opinion. And not a good owner. So, we'll see. I could be wrong, but the Bills take this division without a doubt right now. Patriots and Jets nipping at their heels. Dolphins are trailing by a mile. It's not even close. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think of the video. Like, subscribe, share, comment, turn on notifications, and I'll catch you on the next video.